All right, so my second day being in Sydney, it called for rain, and I started to just hang out in the hotel, take it as a day to relax because I wanted this trip to be a mixture of relaxing and adventure. But then I was like, I only have a limited amount of time, and I want to see as much of the city as possible. And with the hop on, hop off tour, they have two routes. They have the red route and the blue route. And so the first day, which is the video I posted yesterday, I went on the red route. And so with this rainy day, I decided to check out the blue route, which one thing I really wanted to see was Bondi Beach because I kept hearing about this coastal walk that started at Bondi Beach, and it's like a 2 hour walk where you pass several other beaches. And so I wanted to just kind of see where the starting point of it was. I knew I wasn't going to do the walk on a rainy day, but again, just want to see what the starting point was and just want to see more of the city. And so in this next video, I'm going to go through what my second day was like, a rainy day in Sydney. Let's go. So one thing I'm always fascinated by is the currency of a place, and so I always take pictures. I used to bring money back with me, but then I realized how wasteful that was. So now I just take pictures and make sure to spend it. This day I decided to eat breakfast at the hotel, which was a good buy. It was 50 Australian dollars. I can't remember how much that translates to USD, but it was a good buy. They had a really good buffet, which I'm going to go into some videos, or some videos are coming up that shows the options. You can tell that this hotel is accustomed to a lot of Asian visitors because I noticed a lot of Asian type menu items on the buffet. But it was cool because they had some good stuff. What I enjoyed the most were the hash browns, the bacon, and I think the fruit, the cheese. I ate some of that. But this is just a video of me because I felt just so fancy drinking my tea, making my tea out of my personalized little pot and my cup. But I'm gonna hear a few clips are coming up now of just some of the buffet items. So you see the fresh fruit, you see the cheese, and they had some crackers. You can make like a little charcuterie board. It was some raw fish and vegetables. This was for the miso soup. It's a Japanese dish. A lot of bread. It's like they had a whole bakery over there, and they had a lot of sweets. So if you like that for breakfast, that was an option. This was, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's some kind of spread for toast. It was not good to me at all. 0 out of 10. I would not try that again. It tasted like coffee beans that were spread across the bread. This was a replica of the same board that's in Florence, Italy. So I was just excited to kind of see that in a different place. And this is me on the red line. I'm passing Bondi Beach now. It was still raining, so I was on the lower part of the bus. But I did fight the wind and the rain, which you'll see in just a few minutes, to go up to the top level, because although you can see it here and you can see the waves like we're super crashing and it looked beautiful from down there, I wanted to get up top to get an unobstructed view. But I almost lost my phone here because the wind was very strong, but it was worth it. Nice view from up top. After seeing the beach, I went back to the fish market to try the barramundi fish, which was one of the dishes that I was recommended to try. And after that, I saw Starbucks on my way back to my hotel, so I grabbed a hot chocolate. And then here's a quick video of what I did on my way to the hotel. What do you do with a rainy day? You have fun. Let's skip. Let me stop before I hurt my ankle. But anyway, rainy day in Sydney, Australia. I decided to get me a little Starbucks, but I'm headed back to the room to dry off. So I did go back to my room and I laid down with the intention to get back up around 6 because that's when the Vivid Light show started, either 6 or 6:30. So I went back to the room, like I said, laid down. I did have a little photo shoot, video shoot in my robe and slippers, only because I always feel so fancy. Even when I'm at home, if I ever put on my robe, if I ever just want to feel like I'm at a luxury hotel or whatever. I put on my robe and slippers. But anyway, did that, took a few pictures in the window, and I think I talked on the phone just a little bit here. And then I went
so this is where the fun begins. I'm trying to make my way to the skating rink, but I don't even know how to get out of the train station. So we're gonna figure this out, and then see if I make it to the skating rink. Made it. Now I have to decide if I want to take a chance at roller skating, because what they did was just turn, this is an overpass, let's see if I can go right here, and they just transformed this area into a skating rink and diner. It looks pretty cool. I think I want to do it. It's only 18 bucks. And why not? Why not? I'm not sure what time they open, but I'm gonna hang out over here. And they have something called the Fire Kitchen that's going on, which is another one of the another part of the Vivid Light show. This is pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see if I make it on skates tonight. So I made it to the skating rink. And already hurting. Good time though. But I need to rest my shins. I'll be back.
So I do not skate properly, and it takes less than a minute for my shins to start hurting. I saw that they had inline skates and tried those. As you can probably tell from how slow I'm going, I was not the most comfortable. I haven't been on inline skates since I was like very, very young, but I did it. Wasn't the most comfortable. Give me the quads all day long. I finished skating. I only skated for about an hour. I think they give you, it was an hour pass anyway. And then I just walked around the area, and it was pretty cool. There was a DJ set up, so this was me with the DJ.
I'm about to give this man my best move. I'm his only dancer. Oh, let's see. Give me. And the DJ. And the food truck.
So it was a good time. I didn't hang out there too much longer. I was actually kind of tired. I started heading out. This was a part of the little fire they had going on. And then I noticed these phone booths and jumped in there.
To visit every continent, and after I hit all the continents, to hit every country.
So that was me just sharing my dream, and then here's me on a swing.
Gotta swing harder, it makes it light up. There you go. Yeah.
So after the swing, I think I got something to eat out there. I can't even remember. But this was me just getting back on the train, and I was trying to take this video because if you can notice right there, there are 3 different levels. You have that basic level that you walk into, then you can go downstairs and upstairs for seating. A big shout out to Marriott for giving me an umbrella this night that I didn't have to go buy. But this is day 2.